Hey guys, so today's video is going to be how I clean my makeup brushes. So my favorite thing to use when cleaning my brushes is this Beauty Blender Solid Cleanser, and it's pretty much just in the form of a bar of soap in this little dish, and it's super convenient and easy to use, and it does a great job at getting your brushes clean. Another alternative I'll use is just some baby shampoo. You can just get this at Walmart or whatever, and this is a little travel size, but it does a really good job at cleaning your brushes as well, and it's not drying or too harsh on them. Then I like to use my Sigma Spa Glove when cleaning my brushes, just because it has all the different textures on it, which make it super easy to clean, and then you don't get prune fingers while trying to wash a million of your makeup brushes. So what I do is I start off with my brush and turn on some warm water, get it a little wet, and then swirl it into the cleanser just to get a lot of product on there. And then I'll just start with the eye side of my mitt because I'm using an eye brush. And then I'll just start swirling it into the textures and just kind of rinse it off, repeat with the cleanser, and then I just like to alternate between the textures on the glove because it just gets the bristles nice and clean and really gets in there and gets all that product out. So I like to just shimmy it and swirl it and just make sure you get it really nice and clean. And then after I'm done, I like to use the end of my glove just to rinse out any excess soap, and then I squeeze out any excess water between my thumbs and the hand. And after that, your brush is clean. It's super easy, super fast, and like I said with the glove, you don't get prune fingers, which is a huge plus. So I just set that one aside, and then I just continue with all of my other brushes. Super important to deep clean your brushes like this, just because you're using that with makeup every day and putting that on your face, and it can hold bacteria and that can cause acne, and it's just really not good to continue to put it on your face without cleaning your brushes. So you definitely want to deep clean them twice a month at least, and spot clean them in between applications, just so that you are using clean tools on your face. Another tip that I wanted to share is that when you are cleaning your brushes, you want to make sure that you're not running the water down into the brush, if that makes sense. So when you're putting it under the water, you want to make sure your brushes are facing down so that water is not seeping into the ferrule of the brush, which is that metal part where the bristles are connected, because that can cause the glue to loosen and cause a lot of shedding with your brushes, because that'll break apart and then the bristles will fall out, and also it will cause them to start molding because it's got that moisture trapped up in there. So just remember to keep the brushes pointed down when you're rinsing them and getting them wet. For this brush, it's my eyebrow brush, and I use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, so it gets pretty full of product, quite a bit, and so does the spoolie, so I like to make sure that I clean that as well. I like to just dip it in the solid cleanser, just kind of dab it and rotate it so that it's on all sides of it, and then I just like to kind of scrub off all of that product that gets stuck between the spoolie, and it makes a world of difference cleaning that as well. And you can also do that if you have the Brow Wiz or any other brow pencil that has a spoolie on the end. It tends to collect a lot of that product and just get kind of thick. So doing this will help restore it back to its original form and make it a lot easier to comb out your brows. For my face brushes, I do pretty much the exact same process, except I'm using the other side of my mitt because these textures are a little bigger and formulated for more of the face size brushes. But same thing, I get it wet, put it in the cleanser, scrub it on the textures, and do that whole back and forth thing, and then I like to clean out the brush on the end and rinse out the extra product. And then when I take out the extra water here, if I see that there's more product coming out of it, I know that the brush isn't totally clean and it needs to be cleaned some more, so I'll just continue it then too. And as you've seen just there, I like to make sure I get the sides of these brushes really good. So I don't only just swirl it on the surface, I like to make sure all the sides are clean and have that soap on them, because with powders and foundations, it likes to creep up the bristles. So you want to make sure that not only the tip of the brush is clean, but all the way up into the high points is got no product in there. When it comes to my beauty blenders or beauty sponges, I like to start by getting them wet so that they expand to their true form as if I was going to use it. And then what I like to do is take that same beauty blender solid cleanser and just kind of roll it around so that all edges of the sponge is getting that product on it and kind of soaking that in. And then I like to just take it in my hands and kind of just squeeze out the product and work it through. And as you can see, as I'm like working it through the tip, all that foundation is coming out of the sponge. So I like to just keep doing that, keep working it, rinsing it off, and then continue the process till all of the product is out of it and I can't squeeze anything else out. Once I'm finally done cleaning all my brushes and beauty blenders, I like to lay them out flat on a towel with the bristles kind of hanging off the edge a little bit so that they can dry nice in their form and not get any water down into the barrel. And that's everything for how I clean my makeup brushes. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys!